Welcome back to Katie's Top Picks. I'm your host, Katie Parks, where each week I come up with the top plays and players that come out of the previous week. Let's get into episode 4. Alright, let's start off with my top plays of the week. For my 5th play of the week, we got Purdue and Illinois battling each other with all-out effort. Everyone is diving and hitting the ground, and Purdue's outside Chicoine tools a block to finish it. Okay, for our 4th play of the week, we got Utah and USC. In this play, USC has the answers for any sort of attack Utah brings their way. Frustrating them, Utah ends up hitting it out due to USC's all-out defense.
Vanderwerf changes pace, but it's still alive. Middle again. It's up again. Fields. Outside, Bailey over the top. What a rally. From the backcourt, Jardine. Don't tip on the wind. You got a pound. Wow. A double contact ends the longest rally we've had in Galen Center. Lots of great play.
For our 3rd play of the week, we have Penn State's Mac Pedraza making a kick save. You guys know I'm a sucker for these, so I had to slip this one in for my 3rd play of the week. Up next for our number 2 spot, we have my girl Reagan Burns for the Jayhawks, making an all-out save to get the ball up and ends up getting a kill too.
Barnes, and Kansas takes the opening point. The Jayhawks.
Lastly, for our top play this week, we have Morgan Stout with all-out effort and hustle to do whatever it takes for her and her teammates to win the point. Stout wins the point for the Shockers with a block.
Scrambling through the Shockers. Block. Just drops to the floor, so we'll play extras. What a sequence.
Yes, it's exciting. Great blocking. Great net play with the jousting. Managed to stay out of the net.
Yeah, there's a lot happening on that play. Ends with 2 Mustang players on the ground.
Alright, first up for my player of the week, we got Aaron Livingston, a senior out of BYU, number 10. Big reason why BYU swept Oklahoma was Aaron Livingston. She hit 724, had 22 kills, only 1 error, and had 4 digs.
Thompson floats this one in. It's dug out by McCumber, and BYU gets the side out at the block. She targets Preston. Shelton has to chase it down. And BYU insistent on this match point. Livingston finishes it.
No doubt about it. Livingston putting the ball.
Next up, we got Julia Sangiacomo. She's a grad student at Northwestern wearing 22. She helped Northwestern upset Purdue 3-2. Doing this, she hit 400 against Purdue, had 33 kills, 1 ace, and 4 blocks. She just helped her team out so much this game, and it was really fun to watch.
And a block from Northwestern. They're flipping over here, Alex, as Northwestern leads by 4. The Wildcats hitting 385. Not able to play it. Anderson tries to set her dump, but is blocked by Northwestern. Great serve from Chacon. San Giacomo. Kill number 30.
For our opposite, I picked Anna Smrek, a junior from Wisconsin, wearing number 14. Against Iowa, Smrek hit 533, had 8 kills, no errors, and 2 blocks. She is 6'9", so hitting the ball over the block comes quite naturally to her. She's a versatile athlete, hitting in the middle and on the opposite pin.
Running back up to the net, sets Smrek, and she returning from a devastating injury last year. One of the most effective players. Ball chance for Wisconsin. Hamill for Smrek, and she terminates.
Communication with your setters and your defense and your pins as you're blocking. So overall, it's a lot of pressure, but
one off the deck from Moravec. Hamill for Smrek, and she with the service line. Michelle Urquhart. There's Franklin in serve receive, and Butner thumps it off the block. On set point number one, Anna Smrek puts it. We'll take on the back set. And Jay Hamill for Smrek, and down.
Okay, for my setter this week, I'm going with Cami Minor. She's a junior at Stanford wearing number 2. She's number 1 in NCAA Division I in assists per set with 11.77. And against Washington, she hit .333 with 5 kills, tallied 45 assists, 6 digs, 1 block, and 4 aces. She just played lights out against Washington, and it was so fun to watch.
She scored.
She had Kip, last year's Player of the Year, last week's Offensive Player of the Week. Kip did not disappoint.
She really never does. We talk about her so much, but rightfully so. She is dominating from every angle on the court, from the back row, from the front row. She is finding a way.
For my first middle blocker, we got another Badger, Carter Booth. She's a sophomore, plays at Wisconsin, wearing number 52. She's number 6 in NCAA Division I in blocks per set with 1.53 blocks per set. Against Iowa, she hit .444, had 4 kills, no errors, and 4 blocks. So overall, it's a lot of pressure, but
Again, and Dennis covers it up again. Moravec is blocked. Smrek middle and center. Thomas Ilara with the roll. Set point number 1. Ashburn up to the net, and Booth puts an end to it.
Exactly. As a middle blocker, my responsibility was if the ball trickles off. For my second middle blocker, I'm picking Emma Monks, a grad transfer at Pittsburgh, wearing number 9. She's number 3 in NCAA Division I in blocks per set with 1.59. And against Georgia Tech, she hit .563, had 11 kills, 2 digs, and 7 blocks.
Was Georgia Tech going on a run to end the first set as a.
If you need a pin attacker, you can put her where you need to, and at the same time, she's an aggressive server, and right there, she's an amazing defensive player as well.
Panthers keep that alive, and a near error, and kill in the middle is. She started off with a 6-0 run to begin this set. And that's blocked at the net.
Lino back at the service line.
So after Pitt had rushed out in the last 2 sets early, Georgia Tech with the early lead.
All right, last up, I'm picking my libero, Madison Chitty, a senior at Rutgers, number 2. She helped Rutgers to their first ever win against a ranked opponent, beating Minnesota in 4 this past week at home. By doing this, she tallied 17 digs, but overall, she's just a great leader for the team, and she's been consistent through her 4 years at Rutgers.
Nair goes to Ricky Williams along the tape, and Shaftmaster to Grote. Williams over the.
Alrighty, that is it for Katie's Top Picks, Episode 4. Thanks so much for listening and watching this week's episode. Please make sure to tune in next week for another episode of Katie's Top Picks.